It was such a joy to allow Ruth Gemmell to do what she does this season. You know, I think Violet has a lot of story, and Ruth is such a powerhouse. So I loved seeing that storyline. I think, there's a lot of chemistry between Violet and Marcus, but at the same time, Violet has, been a mother for so many children, and this is only the first man she's dated since her husband died. So I feel that, Violet still has a lot of self-discovery to do. But it was important for us to show that just because someone is a mother and is an adult figure within this world, that they too have sexual and romantic urges that, deserve to be met. So obviously the thing that distinguishes Ben and Sophie is that they have this class divide between them. And I think, that's quite a significant obstacle, perhaps the biggest obstacle we've had between a couple amongst our seasons. But something I love about Ben and Sophie is that they both have this sense of play in them. Benedict, it's more obvious on the surface. He's a very playful character. But I love, for example, the kite scene in part one, where we get to see that, Sophie also has this really playful, childlike side to her that hasn't gotten a place to express itself because of her situation. So the beauty of seeing the two of them reach a place where they can be really playful together in the back half, as we see, in certain scenes, including perhaps in the bathtub, I think, I'm really delighted by that. So something we're tracking for Francesca, which we've been tracking, from really the beginning of her journey, is that she's a character who hides herself quite a bit. And I think she even hides herself from herself. It's not that she doesn't have the ability to look internally, but I think she's a bit scared by what she might find there. The death of John is obviously a major loss for her. And it's something that in many ways is going to crack her open, but it also has the potential for her to close back down and add even more walls up, because there are just so many feelings that might be difficult for her to feel. So we're going to continue playing with that arc as we go forward into the next couple seasons.